Hello, welcome to the Starseed School of Illumination. I'm very pleased to present this opening ceremony where I'm going to be walking you through the steps of how to make an Ayni Despacho, otherwise known as a gratitude bundle. And these are important to make because they help to give back to our helpers in the unseen realms. We will begin by making an offering. And these can be sent off in many different ways at the end, either through fire, water, or earth. Burning is the fastest transformation if you burn it in a fire, or sending it off in a body of water where it can disintegrate and meld back into the earth and flowing with the water, or burying it in the earth. And what happened as I was contemplating what method I should use for this despacho, in came Freya, the Celtic and Norse goddess, with a rabbit as her tutelary animal. She came and told me to go bury it. So that is what we will do. In the video, I will take you through the steps and the meaning and symbolism of each ingredient, but I want you to know that there are literally hundreds of different tribal recipes and different unlimited intentions. So it's really up to the medicine person to decide what it's going to be and the intention. So with any focus and intention is clearly the fastest way to go into the ethers. It's rewarding thing to do. This whole concept of Ayni is very important here. And we can use any ingredients, but it's great to continue using the customary ingredients. But mainly it's important that we infuse it with love, gratitude, and respect for the work that we're doing. And so please watch the whole video through. And there are places where I will ask you to participate. And then if you want to make your own, of course, you can assemble the ingredients and watch the replay and follow along and do your own. The overall despacho is just in gratitude and appreciation for everything that we do have. And so Ayni, you might be wondering, it's this delicate balance, yet it's resilient and harmonious with the ethos that governs the interaction between all the parts of creation. It's like multicolored strands of reciprocity, obligation, and respect in this communal interchange. And so here we are entering into a communal interchange ourselves on video. And I do hope that you will continue watching the different lessons in the series, and I look forward to your comments and knowing what you're able to get out of it. Thank you for being here.
Hello, welcome. I'm Colleen, shamanic healer, artist, teacher. Today I'm going to be making an Ayni Despacho that I'd like to share the recipe with all of you. And it is a universal despacho, a gratitude bundle for all of us going up in smoke to the spirit realm with your prayers and wishes for yourself, your family, your community, and the whole world at large. Anything global can also be put into these gratitude bundles. And Ayni is the Quechua word for right relationship. And so much of today's world is way out of balance with nature. It is a South American way of giving back and being in right relationship with the spirit realm. So we start with a base on paper, any kind of paper, especially if you have a gift wrapping paper or something attractive. Okay, I'll angle this down. And we make a base. We're going to make a sugar cross, and here I have some coconut flakes, and the cross starts from the top down. And I like to put it in my hand or bowl first because then I have more synchronistic energy with it. And then the other way, from east to west or right to left. And just neaten that up. And this is part of the base. I've already called in the 4 directions and set up sacred space, but we'll be doing a little bit more of that in just a moment. Because this is sacred reciprocity that we're doing. This is also something that we want the spirits to imbibe in our creation. Now, next, we make a bed of greens. So this I have gathered. Now it's winter and snowy outside. So I've collected during the fall time just for this purpose. Or you never know what, but always collecting bits of nature that you know are going to be useful later on. So this is for all of green life on the planet, which we are stewards and caretakers of all of this life on Earth, and every little way, one by one, what we can do. And so I'm going to use these a little bit later, but I'll put some now. These are fragrant eucalyptus. So it's best to use your favorite herbs and whatever you have in the region where you live. You don't want to go to any difficulty getting some kind of specialty materials, but it should be natural and whatever's available. And now we're going to I just want to make also a cornmeal circle around it. Somehow it just doesn't feel right without that. And this is how we also set up the base of a mesa, the spirit altar. And I'd like everyone to participate as you see the ingredients going in on the screen. You can blow into this with your love, universal love, with your wishes for this is a universal despacho for all of us, for the whole planet and all the people and beings. So with that, we blow into the center now. And we're going to call in the spirits. This is a bear drum if you haven't seen a furry drum before. We're going to now call in the spirits and Pachamama, our Mother Earth, your real true mother. As all of us are here on this earth walk at this time for a reason. So we want to honor where we're living and the land that we're on. And for all the creatures to receive these blessings in humbleness and acknowledge that we're always learning. Take a deep breath. Exhale through the mouth. also a medicine person, you know that we never make an empty request. There's always gratitude that we give first and after. And sometimes just because. And this is one of those. And so now you can blow into this bed of green leaves, into the sacred circle, and ask for what you need or you long for yourself, your family, your community, the larger world, environment, all creatures. And we're collectively praying for the return of this wisdom and these nature-based ways to get us through into the next season, next cycle. Okay. And now the fun part, where I have assembled all the ingredients. And again, this is one recipe, but you can use whatever you have available in your locale, or another way that you might do it. Some people also use a lot of glitter or cotton to resemble clouds and stars and stuff. But this one I'm doing today is going to be just all natural pieces. So we begin with what is considered the fat, like what would represent the llama. And with every ingredient, we want to smudge each thing. So this is the shell with the sweetgrass and sage. And then this goes in. Okay. And then we go right into the flowers. So I have some very happy sunflowers in through the smudge. And so if you have flowers, you can just break off the petals from the flower head or use the whole flower head. And I like to make some kind of orderly arrangement because it turns out more beautiful in the end for the photo. And I'll save this part for later. And you just sprinkle these around. Now we'll go a little faster. The flowers resemble the earth, and you want to use whatever wildflowers are from your area. It's best to collect them off the ground or ask permission from the plant if you must do some cuttings. And now we add some wine, also very earthy, to empower our prayer. And like earth minerals, earth and fire. Just drizzle that on. And save some for me for later. And then we go into the fragrant herbs. For this, I've brought rosemary, And spirits love all fragrant things, all forms of fragrance. That's why some recipes might also call for tobacco. Lavender, the grandmothers love, love, love lavender and tobacco. And so we're calling the spirits now. We want to remain mindful. Call them all in. Come in to our beautiful Despacho gift, gratitude gift bundle. And then we want to bring in some feminine parts from the sea. And so if you have a seashell, that's good, but I don't have any seashells. So I brought walnut shells. And that resembles also the male and female, the two parts coming together. And then you want to bring any seeds that you have. And we sprinkle the seeds of our becoming into this fertile soil. What do you really desire to bring into the world? What projects or work are you birthing right now in your life? And we can use any other grains like rice. This is for the daily sustenance to keep our life going. And for this, I put a lot of it, and I like to make a decorative outer ring. But still inside the cornmeal rim. And I just have the smudge going here. I don't need to hover every single thing over it, but if you have the smudge going within your table, that's fine. Okay, so more rice coming around. And you know, I've done this several times with groups at my moon gatherings, and people love it. It's wonderful, and everyone can bring a couple of the ingredients, and then everybody shares each one by one, dispersing these into the despacho. And then, of course, a big fire at the end to burn it. Next, we have the 2 roads. If you have gold and silver, that's the best, but I've got these natural straw roads. These resemble the 2 roads of our life, and they go right across the center. So according to legend, we're born with both of these books already written. One is silver and one is gold. And we can spend our life editing and rewriting the one that's already written. But it's even better when we write our own book, your own story in the empty one. And right now, our planet needs a new story for all of us and all of her creatures. So just like in our own life, now you don't know if it's the gold one or the silver one that's written, but whatever it is, take the empty one and write your own story. Create your own destiny. Now we're going to take the kintu, or 3 leaves. And for this, you really want to be most respectful and choose the best 3 leaves, because we're going to blow into this. If you have cacao leaves or bay leaves, that is also great. And this is for everything that has died and is ready to go back into the earth to be remulched into rich, moist soil. All of that no longer serving us. So get ready to blow into these leaves, into the kintu. All of that is ready to go back into the earth. And then we have raisins for the ancestors. Some sweet little juicy dried fruits. These resemble the ancestors. Just go in, and any other dried fruits that you might have. I think this looks a little blurry. Okay, now you can see even better as we finish up here. More dried fruits, just for our abundance, so that we may always have all the food and provisions needed for your best life. You know, when we are able to provide for ourselves, then we're able to do more in service for our community, for humanity, in whatever ways that you are functioning, if you're in a life of service. Or even if not, we always do little bits for people. Okay, then we have the feather. Yes, here it is. And this feather represents, yeah, I love that little white tip. The feather represents our own wings, to not be caught in the difficulties and obstacles as opportunities to fly higher. And we now come and bring healing and beauty into our lives. So blow into this feather. That's it. Keep blowing. These are your wings. Wings up into the eagle realm, the higher dimensions, to help navigate down in this density. In it goes. And then we have, well, if you have a rainbow thread, that would be good. But I don't have the rainbow thread today. Instead, now we want to go on to the fragrant bits. So here are some, you can't smell it, but these are really nice bath beads. Coconut and frangipani. Very fragrant. But you could use rose petals. Those are equally, or any fragrant flowers. Honeysuckles, depending on the season, of course. And then I will add some more of this fragrant eucalyptus for protection and blessing. As it's cleansing and purifying. It's actually used here in the bathhouses in these, like a Olympia ceremony, but you hit your skin with it to wake up your circulation in these bushels of leaves that they use in the saunas here in Kazakhstan. Now I have some peanuts, my favorite kind, with honey and sesame seeds. It's like, instead of dessert, these little nuggets. These are also in Greece. I first discovered them there and so excited when I found them here. And so more treats and goodies for all the earth creatures that will eat this. And I have some biscuit cookies just to finish the decoration and symmetry, and add more sweets. Spirits love, love, love sweets. And I will add some spirit water. So we want to now focus here. This is coming to a close. And really gather your intentions. What do you want to make and bring into your life? And that's just a little dispersion of the spirit water. Now close it. Well, first we would take a picture. Oh, I didn't bring my camera. Oh, it looks really pretty in the camera. From the top down. Let me see. There we are. Really nice. And close it. Present. Really well so nothing falls out. Now we're going to make one last shiny prayer. If you have bells, the Andean medicine people ring bells over it, but I am going to use another instrument. Just a moment. So we want to make it really pretty, like a gift, because it is a gift to the unseen realms, to all of our spirit helpers, angels and guides. There, with an angel ornament. Now, instead of the bells, I'm going to play a little tune on the glucophone. So right on top. So the spirits will come in. The bells and chimes are to attract the spirits. So make another silent prayer as we bring this to a close. And that is the Ayni Despacho. May we all be filled with beauty, light, and courage. Thank you for watching.